Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at this very cool Mini. It's had quite a few exterior mods, but we'll talk about them once we're in the car. The weather's pretty bad, so we'll jump straight in and I'll tell you what's been done to it. So I'm Rowan, this is Bethan, and she's lent us today her Mini. As you can see, it's got quite a few cool modifications to it. So I think just a quick recap, upgraded discs, it's been lowered, John Cooper body kit, John Cooper Works body kit all around, some really nice looking vinyls as you would have seen, and an upgraded intercooler. Yeah, and K9 air filter. Nice. So quite a few cool little mods to the car. We're just going to take it for the spin now, see what it drives like, see what it handles like. Now this is a 1.6 diesel, is that right? Yeah. So about 90 brake horsepower. So the idea for this car really was an affordable daily car that still looks cool and still handles pretty well. To get a proper idea for it now, we're going to take you for the spin. So let's go. Okay, so Bethan, you've had, this is not your first Mini, is it? You and your husband as well. Yeah. You've had a few Minis over the years. So how did you end up with this particular Mini then?
Well, we started off with the John Cooper Works R53 supercharged Cooper S. We had two of them. We wanted little toys at the time. Yeah. But for us now, we needed a daily. We needed something cheap to insure, good on fuel and cheap to tax. Now this is cheap insurance, it's zero tax. Yeah. And it does 70 miles to the gallon.
70, that's pretty good, isn't it?
About 55 round town, stopping and starting, but yeah, it's really good on fuel.
Just taking it around some corners quite slowly, I can say that the handling's pretty neutral. It's very wet today, so I don't want to go too crazy. But yeah, the handling's good. So how would you say the handling compares on the newer chassis to the R53 that you had before?
Well, we find them about the same, but obviously we lowered both of them, so yeah. We feel they do need a bit of lowering to make them stick a bit better to the road. Yeah. But they are about the same handling wise. We like to say they're like a go-kart.
Yeah, it does feel like a little go-kart, especially because I'm so big, as you can probably see, you know, my head's touching the roof, and it does feel like a little go-kart from the driving position. The handling's pretty tight as well. Now, this is only 90 horsepower. Now, I don't mean this in a bad way, but it's probably not going to be the fastest car I've ever been in on the channel. But we will take it in a straight line just to see what sort of feel we get. And as you are aware, I love the normal cars, the more normal power figure cars. One of the most fun cars I've ever owned was that 1.2 Fiat Punto, because when you're out and about daily in a car, that's when, you know, you sort of encounter people, you encounter new roads, and you generally have a bit of fun. So affordable dailies, I'm all about them. Okay, so we're going to do a second gear pull now, just 2,000 to 4,000 RPM. So pretty responsive, not bad torque, and definitely enough power to have a bit of fun with. Puts the power down nice, no torque steer even in the wet, so an enjoyable drive so far. Now with the mileage being quite low on this car, 53,000, that's another point worth considering. Yeah. I'd imagine this car has been really reliable for you, is it?
Yeah, really reliable. We've had obviously the basic services done. We tend to get them done regular anyway. We always have done. And anything that needs doing, we do it. It has had discs and brakes just before we went into lockdown. Yeah.
I noticed that they are dimpled and slotted, aren't they? Yeah, so
drilled and grooved.
That's right. They do look good.
We tend to go for quality over cost. Yeah. So that's what we've always done. Yeah. He is looking to get it
do know that these engines do have a lot of power left in them. The same engine in the Countryman that is our daily has got 130 horsepower. Obviously it's got a bigger car to pull around, but it does show that there's a lot of power left in these engines that Mini haven't really sort of tapped into. So seeing as this is your daily car then, why have you decided to go to such effort to fit the John Cooper Works body kit, wheels, and all the other mods that you've got lined up for it then?
We actually can't stand a standard car.
Yeah.
Every car we get, it doesn't remain standard. We had a diesel Zafira.
Alright.
We did turn that into a GSI rep.
Yeah.
And the same with this, and the same with any other car that we will or do get.
Yeah.
And they will be modified.
Oh, nice.
Not so much power wise, because we're not all about the power.
Yeah.
But tastefully modified to look nice.
Yeah.
And to look a bit different.
And I think you've tastefully modified is the word really, because this car has been modified, as you can see, but from the driver's seat, you know, it's not negatively affected the car in any way. In fact, it actually makes the car, you know, handle better. The MPG is still great, and I would happily daily this car. So, you know, for what the mission you set out for with modifying this car, I 100% agree, and I think you've done a good job. Okay, so thank you, Bethan, for lending us your car today. It's been nice to, thank you. It's been nice to see the Mini, and it's interesting to see the mods you've done. I do like the mods, and I think it looks great. Bethan actually lives not far away from some friends of mine, and I have noticed the car before they contacted the channel. I remember thinking about it, thinking it looked quite nice. So it's great to get you on the channel, and if you are in the Rhondda or don't mind travelling to the Rhondda, feel free to drop me a message, and we'd love to film a video on your car too. So once again, thanks Bethan.
You're welcome.
Thanks, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers guys.